Is the next line to someone connected? No. What does secunda mean? Second. Like he's asking for a moment. I don't even speak Polish, but obviously that's what it means. Though in Lithuanian it's gonna be very similar. Okay, so they actually Wojtek mines this tower, and the next pair is gonna be Castle versus Cove. Interesting. By the way, isn't Cove better than Castle on memory lane? Is Cove better? Actually, not really sure. I think the Linus probably carries the Castle quite a bit, but it's gonna be hard to say. Do you always play Lithuania in EU4? Of course not. I mean, yeah. Paradox did us dirty. Brother, we get stability cost reduction? Really? That's us. Stability cost reduction. Aight. Thank you. Okay, so we have the second game on the way. 1100 gold trade here. That, yeah, the Loinus ends up getting paid. That's pretty interesting. So Gonwazy is once again red. He's gonna be playing Castle Loinus, unsurprisingly. And, yeah, the Cassiopeia ended up being paid for it, probably because of, like, the massive amount of tempo. And the kind of fights that the Cassiopeia is gonna be able to do here early. Though Derek is doing her dirty by giving her slow army that does not stack up with her original army. So the way that the Wojtek is playing, he's already like in reset mode here, almost. Anyway, let me find this Loinus. Then he's gonna be up against Cove. Cassiopeia, and the trade was 1100, I believe. There we go. Cassio is better than Loinus. In a memory lane setting, yeah, because you need to do like super many fights. Small fights that, yeah, you need to be powerful enough to do. But, I mean, Loinus is great too, but like the castle starting army is just like complete trash. And yeah, Gonwazy is in a complete reset mode by this point, so he just walks a little bit forward with the Reckless Disregard and ends up 1-1-1-ing. So, the first reset is used by Gonwazy. He finds an amazing looking hill fort over here. Finds Lacas that he will not want to use for army. Why Loinus? Why not Orin or Valeska? Because learning is insane. And yeah, Loinus is just like one of the best heroes these days, so yeah. Ooh. Ooh! Wojtek here seems to be having like a really good start, though his Oceanid stack once again sucks. He just can't roll a secondary Cove hero that has Oceanids at the beginning. However, he can roll a box of Oceanids. No, it's actually maybe in 13. Interesting. Anyway, box here to start for the Cassiopeia is gonna be massive. Yeah. Wait, didn't they play 2 days ago and Gong won? Yeah, that's like the very interesting part about it, Varup. They were playing in Make Duel Great Again tournament just a few days ago, and now they're playing in the grand finale of the Memory Lane tournament. That's just how it turned out. They're playing in 2 different separate tournaments, and far deep into it as well. And yes, last time Gong won on Duel, but now it's Memory Lane. Lecture, what is this template? First time I'm seeing it. This is Memory Lane. This template is made with 6 LM and A as a base. And it's edited for 1 hero gameplay. Log here immediately in the Loinus. And it's like a wasteful format in Duel where you actually have to find your own control spells, whether it's gonna be through like some scrolls, but it's gonna be like for Utopia relics, building out the Mage Guild, and yeah, this template also features like diplomacy type of army without actually needing diplomacy to yeah, it's a very interesting format, and it's called Memory Lane because it's supposed to be bringing a little bit more of a nostalgic feel to this Heroes 3 gameplay, you know. So that's the point. Water, I mean, it's a Loyalness, bro. And also, he will be getting, like, you know, a Loyalness is gonna be getting, like, many levels, so it's gonna be okay. The box here, for Cassiopeia ended up being Oceanids. Wait, was it Nymphs or Oceanids? Currently 155, considering he almost didn't lose any there. I think it was, Nymphs, and then he got to upgrade him too, which is even better. That is an insane start here for Wojtek, and he's definitely going to be keeping 160 Oceanids here on day 1, alongside like some Bidleys to support them from the back as well. That is, yeah, a nuzzle start here for Wojtek. I don't see how he would ever reset this, and ooh, an enhancer fight there for another box. I wonder what the hell is that. Oh no, it's a Diamond Golem box. Never mind. Anyway. Dude, it's... Wojtek is just rolling right now. Dude, how are these players so good? Both of them are just having like Giga games back to back to back. For them, you know, like a normal person's Giga is like their normal. That's insane. This template brings me hate and anger, not nostalgia. That sounds like a good problem, bruv. Yeah, Linus is of course going to be going for everything experience because he benefits quite a bit more from that than other heroes. So he's going to be like a high level with many secondary skills locked in from a pretty early stage here. Yeah. Has like a lot of XP to go through. The Diamond Golem fight here is going to be, yeah, pretty easy for Cassiopeia. She's basically an expert when it comes to these kind of fights. Something dies inside of me. It might be my Polish genes. Polish has some gene manufacturers? Anyway. How many times can something die inside of you though? You know, like there should be a limit. But at a certain point, everything should already be dead. I don't know why, but Lexi playing is more fun to watch. I am flattered. And there's gonna be a lot of that too, but right now we're in tournament season, so yeah. I want to cover it. It's a lot of fun for me. It's also a good learning experience too, so yeah, that's what we're doing. This is an insane Cassiopeia starting army, by the way. A heal fort to rally up all of these units into Sea Dogs would also be like pretty good. Wow. Advanced tactics. I mean, he is gonna be like, having a pretty hard time leaving the biome, by the way. And I think he realized that he went to the wrong direction, because there's, yeah, basically no place to put the 68 zone in that direction. That means it's gonna be a portal, and the portal is, what leads out of the... Goodbye, cannon. It's not bad. Would be even stronger for the early fights. Learning still not pop up. For Linus, it's okay for it not to. It already is like giving like massive value, and then picking up learning, you know, leveling up learning too, gives you an immediate level up right now. And the later that you pick it up, the more experience you're going to be getting from that level up, you know. Because leveling up from like 1 to 2 is only 1k XP, but like from 10 to 12 it's going to be like 4k XP or something. Don't quote me. So yeah. You're still like gaining value by leveling it up later anyway, so it's not a bad thing. What the hell is this Vouch army? Yeah, you got 2 bind bosses for army, which is of course absolutely insane. And especially using tactics, not even range blocks are gonna be like able to stop him at all. He's just gonna be like tearing this map apart. He's also gonna be going for early wisdom, which is very smart, because with a Cassiopeia with an army like this early, you're definitely gonna be going for tempo gameplay. Tempo gameplay is gonna be including a lot of bosses being taken, and if you're gonna be taking bosses, you want to be able to benefit from almost any boss that you're gonna be taking, and some of those will be magic boxes, like the tier 5 all spell box that Gonwazy won his first game win. So yeah, in order to be able to benefit from those, you need the wisdom, so he takes it earlier than he otherwise would. Of course, a very smart and kind of obvious call. 1-3 is going on the D yet? No. Picks up the scouting gear too. The Cassiopeia is developing very well, though these biome rolls are kind of tilting me, I'm not gonna lie. Even just looking at these. Dude, is he ever gonna leave us biome? Well, I mean, it's kind of okay because he's never gonna be really needing to go back into this biome because he already has like all the army that he's gonna be needing to annihilate the entire map. The army that he's gonna be using, you know, that he's gonna be gaining will be supplied by the map. He no longer needs to like rely on this biome almost whatsoever. Finds like a corrupt land over here too. Like, see, how many empty bosses have you opened on this tournament? I am not aware. I mean, both players are like heavily hard stuck in their biome. Though at the very least Gong is doing so willingly. Wojtek is doing his best to leave here, but is just not doing a very good job yet. He finds a good, small 3k zone. Is he gonna get baited into playing Mage Guild? No. Wojtek is not that kind of player. He might pick up the gold mine though. But even that is gonna be like not fast enough for this level of Cassiopeia high roll. Though he will be gladly deploying these Oceanists. Obviously. Look at it, look at it. Boom! Ah, they don't join. Okay, well, it's because you didn't click it while I was hyping you up, you know. If you did it during the hype period, he would have got it. But they were like kind of like, this guy is indecisive. Don't really trust him. You scared them? Nah. He disappointed them. Green Dragon. Easy peasy. A Black Tower collection here. Now, if this is Brutus Bean. Okay, if this exact Black Tower is Brutus Bean, then we're gonna be having another 5 gift subs in the chat. Because there's no way one man can roll that well. But I would be interested to be proven wrong. And so I'm gonna put something on the line. Wait, Brutus Bean is in the format, right? Wait. Okay, gloves. Fine, gloves. Okay, it's not gloves, whatever. Oh. So, this is the final of the finals. Can I watch Lush of Gameplay finally? No. Because this is the grand finale of the Memory Lane tournament, not Make Duel Great Again tournament, which we are very closely following. Memory Lane tournament we've been following like quite a bit lighter, catching only like some of the most of the hype series. I mean the biggest hype series. So yeah. That is not Shoes of Speed. No. Amazing player. Well, yeah. Though he is not rolling these black tiles very well. He's currently looking for the comfy zone here. But he sounds like so much trouble actually finding anything here. Like, he went down every single wrong roll before finally going to the correct one. And it's like still pretty far. So, I mean, yeah, ever since these bosses Wojtek is not really rolling very well. Meanwhile, Loinus is just like farming up all of the biome here. Interesting approach. I mean, leaving 1-1 with stables, he's already gonna be actually very strong and fight ready with this sort of approach, which is actually very interesting to you. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna be like just straight up picking boxes in this conflict zone. The boxes are notoriously good here because they are most usually gonna be neutral army, which are gonna be like enhancers, nomads, and there's like very many of them, and they are, you know, you can always like find some decently easy ones to deal. And he already has his target set on the first one. He's gonna be immediately eating up those whites and probably claiming some trolls over there or something. Let's see how many. No, it's low horse, so like nomads or something, I guess. How are the odds not on Wojtek? People just believe in the Giga Gong, I suppose. Mummies, that's one of these sadder boxes because they are counting as undead, which is less morale for your army. So that means did he just get like 2 interference rings from back-to-back Black Dollars? Jesus. That's kind of sad. The energy elementals don't want to fly, but the Cassiopeia probably does for XP. Though, honestly I can see him rejecting. Okay. Well, now everyone's gonna be ding-donging on when Wojtek is gonna be taking fights. The enemies are low morale, he's low morale, everyone's low morale. Feels 2025, man. Ooh. He's doing this on a pattern, so he didn't like lose the rest of his army. He just lost a few 1-stacks to set up this position. He's not doing this pattern that... Oh no, he's fine. I'm surprised that he needed to prayer here. This pattern on perfect execution should not really require a prayer, but oh boy. Wow. I guess it's probably like the timer that's like keeping him from just doing it like purely on based on the pattern. Interesting. Citadel here gonna be built out. So 1-2-1. Loinus is all gonna be like really strong on a very big army too. Able to do like creature banks, able to do boxes, and he's gonna be following in the footsteps of Cassiopeia. Except that he's gonna be doing quite a bit later, but on stronger hero. So yeah. Well, I mean, stronger is gonna be not the way to put it, I guess. Yeah, like a slightly... He's gonna be developed in a way to be able to use any sort of high roll a little bit easier than a Cassiopeia will. That's kind of like the point. It is stronger. No, offense armor on good mindsets is definitely gonna be better in across like quite a few fights than a Loinus will be. However, if a Cassiopeia were to get like all control right now, it would literally be useless to her for like the upcoming future. But the moment that Loinus gets anything like that, he's immediately gonna be like rolling for everything. Wait, is he gonna be doing this maxi? Well, it doesn't have to be. Wait, does it have to be maxi? 35 per tier. Tier 3 would be already over 100. So yeah, this is tier 3 or tier 4. Tier 4 maybe kills him. It's also on the native terrain, and it is indeed tier 4. Ooh, blessed. Oh my god, they killed 23, 810 damage from his like tier 1 Sonic Ballstack. It was like so early, and he's gonna be getting 4 fibers from this. This is big tempo for Cassiopeia if she's gonna be able to do this. Wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this bless is insane. However, any missed morales would be very devastating here for Wojtek. Pity Gong will about now have the D. Gong is not gonna be having the D right now, okay? Yeah, the mummies here are basically gonna be sacked, almost immediately. Russians always high roll damage though. What? No, they don't. One is gonna be good. Face tankers, at least. Yeah. Already minus 20 Ocean is here. And he has still at least a few stacks to go through him. The fact that this is on the Conflict's native terrain is making this quite a bit harder, as Speed 7 Fire Elementals are quite a bit less kiteable than Speed 6 Fire Elementals. But, you know, oh well. Goes for a melee hit there, as that will both give him better position for the next turn, as well as, I mean, yeah, just like the entire mummy boss. I like this. Just like, he's actually going to be improving his morale by gaining a new type of unit too. Which is going to be like way better in the long term as well, so yeah. Very well executed. Dude, a maxi for Red Tower is his first objective here. That's kind of insane. Yeah. Picks up the logistics here. The skill tree of the Cassiopeia is also looking very solid. Surprised that he is not going for the conservatory though. Maybe, well, he is also still only at like 1 knowledge. We'll need to like figure this out at some point. But it doesn't have to be very immediately. He finds a big sword that's gonna be free for these fibers to eat up. I would say that watching here is already winning game number 2 here, at least right now. But the Gong Power Spike is gonna be coming about pretty soon. He was invested into this biome for like a really long time, and now he's getting like some payoff, except that he can't even afford the army, so... gonna be going for even more biome content here. That's probably gonna be a really good idea, because the box is very likely gonna be like biome army that's gonna be stacking up with these stats that he's already fostered for like some time. Let's go. 71? What is this? No! Gong, don't do this again! No, Gong, please show mercy! Gong! No! This could be spells, I think. Gong, nah. It's not air. Well, what makes you think this is all air? Just because of a thematic guard? Nah. Nah. It's over. Spells and starting biome. I mean, that would be a new thing, but I mean, Gong has shown us many things that we haven't seen before. So, yeah. Air elementals equals air spells. This would be diabolical if it were to happen. I bet it's meat, right? It has to be meat. Okay, whew. I mean, I wouldn't call that meat. I would call that a power stack. Jesus, 30 swordsmen here. This early for Loinus. That's insane. Damn. Holy. Picks up the gold here, as he probably would like to upgrade his, his swordsmen into crusaders. What is this eye rolling? Is this legal? It do be. Oh my. He can do any fight now. Yeah, like a maxi creature bank is gonna be like no problem for him. And his top line actually looks like very cozy right now too. If this is gloves, then I don't know. Okay, ring life, that's fine. Whew. Okay, well at least the game is not over, but yeah, Gong is making stuff happen over here. I'll be picked up with itself, thank you. Ring life actually good. I mean, it's fine. It's not really good. He's considering the hill fort, but like, I mean, he really needs to leave the biome at this point. He's been in the biome his entire life. Ever since he was a wee bit boy. Small boy. Ooh, a tier... Oh my god! I was wondering if the tier 3 cons is gonna be giving, like, the Wojtek any issues here whatsoever, and he just, like, one-shots 30 griffins on 130 oceanids. What the fluff? He would almost one-shot 40. Then this box is, of course, easy. Any range unit is... Oh my god, look at these boxes here for Wojtek. He's unstoppable. Dude, how are both of these players like that good at the game right now? That's insane. The auto against this Giga fight only loses like 15 oceanids, but Wojtek's like, no. Let me show you. Man's about to get relief. Yeah. Mr. Frodo, if I step one more on the furthest away I have been from my main. I think he got the +7 trident. He definitely did, yes. I'm aware. From the Grandee, south to the right of his town. Yeah, of course, doesn't need to lose anything here. His range army is just like way too big. Is this enhancers? It's Satis. That's okay. It's meat. He's gonna be getting a cape of velocity. That's big. Though the boss, of course, is gonna be not very influential. But of course he needs to do this in order to get to the magic elementals, which looks like a really good box, actually. I was wondering if Gonwazy left his main yet. No, he didn't. Nah. That's pretty hilarious. I would win this turn easy. I'm just too lazy to play. The Wojtek get pathfinding or wisdom. Dunno. Gong leaving biome on dual timing. Ooh, this is horrible actually. He ended up mismoraling. But the enemy that he was not able to block due to the mismoral actually ended up mismoraling too, just like, oh my god. How can he be so good? Air Magician here. This is the last skill that Cassiopeia needs for a perfect skill tree. However, he also really wants the Expert Wisdom here. So if you were to get like a tier 5 or all air spell boss, you would be able to consume it. But like, yeah, if the other option was Expert Wisdom, then... Ooh, he's not gonna be going for the magic elementals, huh? Wants even more tempo, apparently. Going staying at the bottom, doing bosses, and Wojtek is pushing forward. Yeah, I mean, not many people are actually gonna be like investing into their biome as much. Most people usually leave the biome like very early. Ooh, there's gonna be big hill porting going on here for Gong. Oh boy. He has like plenty of mana, his army is like really good. And yeah, Nakin's gonna be trying to find his own temple, maybe even immediately going into the treasury, I wonder. He's not able to upgrade all of the army here. So we'll leave the Griffins unupgraded. That's kind of okay, the Griffins are useless anyway and will die soon, so... We'll upgrade at least a few more. Yeah, and that's it. Hey Gong, you missed the treasury. Upgrade the score caster. Score is updated, both in the overlay and in the title. So... So let's win on the memory lane tournament. Is there some timing of the duel, or do we wait until they decide to fight? Well, no. It's gonna be like, well, I mean, every single Euro 3 game, PvP, is gonna be like a race in order to get stronger and faster than the opponent is gonna be. And then if you're gonna be like faster enough, then you're gonna be able to like try and end the game by just pushing the opponent. However, memory lane is a bit more thresholdy than other formats because getting control spells is like a very big power spike. It also makes for a global presence then, where you can attack the opponent at any timing that you want, basically. So yeah, at first, memory lane is going to be a hunt for control spells in any way that you see fit. Some people will be like just going for mass boxes until they run into like a spell box, or going to a treasury and collect some of the scrolls that will be control spells. Some people will just like prepare for Utopia and then try to farm Utopias until they get the control spell. Some people will be building Mage Guild, which is my favorite way to go actually in memory lane, and so on. After you get the control spells, you have basically a few options. You can be farming the map really efficiently, trying to get as strong as you possibly can be. Maybe going for like some sort of a build-up deal that will make for like really strong army and play the late game. Or you could just be like immediately pushing the opponent off of a good power spike. And that is like the approach to the format. Of course, there's like a lot more nuance, a lot more to say, but yeah. The Loinus actually went the 6k route rather than going for the 3k route. That's big. I mean, that's very interesting. Gong is like far more of a believer of the 6k path in comparison to the 3k one. Did Wojtek skip air magic? Oh, did Wojtek skip the magic LE box? Yes, he did. Dude, the cap velocity makes this like pretty trivial of a difficulty. He ended up getting the 50 Rogers here, which gives him permanent vision. He picks up... Oh, Wojtek is just immediately going to the treasury on 1-2-4. That's an insane timing for it, but he also even has wisdom here too. He knew that the Hydras would flee, because he has the rogues that give him permanent expert vision spell on the hero at all times, as long as he has any of the... yeah, that will basically make him... be able to make way better decisions on what to fight, on what to pass, and so on. Wow, okay, already treasury here by 1-4 on one of the players. He even has like the Wayfarer boost to negate any sort of terrain penalty here that he's gonna be suffering. That's very big. So... Gonwazy is going like down the 6k path. So from Vime we can go into two directions. There's gonna be like the 6k path, the 3k path, which I usually refer to, that leads to the zone with all of the mines. But not only that, that leads into a zone that will be connected to many other zones that will just generally have like a lot of good value in terms of boxes, in terms of creature banks, and so on. And it's like a circle, so you're never gonna be, if you keep going, you're eventually gonna get somewhere. Meanwhile, this path that Gong is going is the 6k path. It has like bigger guards to access these zones. These zones are probably like a little bit more value in general, but it does lead eventually into a dead end. So you're gonna be like leaving yourself like just running back for a while if you don't get everything that you need from these. So it's like more of a risk in order to go like into this direction. A risk of wasting like a lot of time. Because like eventually the road is gonna be like a very ultra big break. We're talking like dual levels of break. Anyway, yeah, these two pickets are gonna be very good for the Loinus to be just gobbling up. A lot of minus, yeah. But yeah, the two pickets here are gonna be a very big deal. These Crusaders are dealing an insane amount of damage. 35 Crusaders is an insane stack, to be honest. And finds a big picket over here. I'm gonna be probably very happy about that. It's kind of stacks the Griffins here. No biggie. Sprite, same. Cassiopeia here finds a box for 25 Medusas here so far, and finds a look at Taotia. So it's now just looking around for where he should go, and the treasury does kind of look like it sucks. It doesn't really have like a lot of content here. He does find like a big helmet, which he actually still really needs, and he sees the fact that they would join. That's pretty funny. Imagine buying like all of the vampire lures that you need for like oh, he's maybe considering going Nagabank and then deploying the vampire lures and then going for the Utopia. That's definitely like one of the routes of all time. So yeah. Meanwhile, Loinus ended up picking up 2 pickets for a grand total of 14 Cyclops, and the boss ended up being the 50 Pixies here, which I probably would go full... Wait, who was the guy who was all... Oh, I would go full G Zoli and just delete this army for speed. Oh wait, no, but he doesn't have like a fast unit to catch the turn. So the Pixies here are needed in order to be able to pray up before like the vampires move in this mansion, for example. Gon doesn't have control, a mile so weak, and yeah, he's not really going for a plan that is going to be giving him control anytime soon, actually. Which is potentially going to be a problem for him, unless he like looks out and finds it somewhere. Yeah. If you go full Gizoli, shouldn't you ride the opponent to watch the eye? Wait, is that something notorious that he does? I haven't seen it. More than once at least. Hey, in there. Yeah, he saw his basic learning, by the way, which is pretty funny. He did versus you and we laughed when he lost. Ah. Is zero learning loveless? Yes, I'm aware. That's usually happens in formats where the learning is disabled as a skill. You're less likely to level up the skills that you're not able to roll. It's a 1.8 tournament version, yes. And Spirit Up Crusaders running across the entire sprint to slay vampires. True. Okay, Season Loinus is already like somewhat strong. Yeah, he's considering playing for these vampire lords. Considering how much he could actually trade up as well. Considering the possible sizes of the Nagabank and how much that would give him, how much like another turn worth of income would give him, and so on. Yeah. He just picked up like a big box. I wonder what that was here for the Loinus. What was the dog box? It's not obvious at all. Oh, it was 25 energy elementals. It's not very obvious actually. Right. I mean, he's actually doing the break right now, which I said is usually a dead end. I mean, the other side might be quite a bit harder, like Archangels, then, you know, it would put a stop to him. Well, he's still not leveling up into any... Yeah, he's still not leveling up into any of the learning. Ends up finding the Air Magician to level up into immediately after. And yeah, he's just pushing the opponent's side here immediately, without any sort of control. This might backfire, to be honest. Just running through opponent's downs without control is not exactly a notoriously good strategy. I was running to Oxus or Goldies, yeah. It's not a dead end, it leads to the Giga Treasure. No, it doesn't. The Giga Treasure was actually in a zone that he just passed already. Yeah. He already passed the zone that's connected to Giga Treasure. Are you sure? Yes. Down the 68 path, the second zone has adjacency to the desert, Giga Treasury, and that is the confidant that he has here. He just went past the zone into the Oh wait, but this one is also connected to it. Both of these are. No. This one isn't. Never mind. It's only the last one. I mean, at least out of these two, picks up enough few extra archers because why not? Yeah, so he's like giga all in, like on this kind of like weird playstyle almost. I mean, yeah, he just wants to find some sort of content that would allow him to win, but he could also like just TP back, I suppose. He's like generating a lot of value for his hero, a lot of army, getting control over the map, but like, I don't see how this leads into control though. Maybe like just farming straight stockpiles after and then building it? What a silly thing to run into, man. The games are way easier to find. Okay, so next turn we're gonna be seeing Wojtek. Hey, we have the Tower Zone rain coming up. I mean, Tower Zone music. Is this EU4 soundtrack? I played EU4 a lot, and I never heard of it. Anyway. Pro players don't need control. They're good players, make up for lack of... Yeah. Rogue trying to smoke opponent. I mean, it would be pretty good if the opponent was building Major, then you could deny that down, but with Votcha complete... Oh, the miss morale on the Oceanists is really bad. Ay. I'd still probably favor Vash's current position because he's like actually playing with a plan. Doesn't really feel like Gonwazy currently has a plan, almost like whatsoever. He's like just full caution into the wind adventuring, you know? And... boom! 34 Vampire Lords! It would be nice that if there was a mine that you could deposit the army into. And yeah, picks up like all the knowledge that he's ever gonna be needing in this game as well. That's big. Gonwazy always has a plan, you just can't see it yet. I mean, he's just gonna be following him into the treasury? Imagine just chasing, no control, just run into the opponent's treasury after him. That would be hilarious. But I don't think that's how it's gonna go. He's just re-airing where his opponent is and just clicking in that direction. That's pretty funny. Plan equals high roll. I mean, he already did that game 1. He got like an all tier 5 box on week 1. I believe I've only seen one. I've seen control spells, air control spells only happen on memory lane on week 1 2 times, but I've only seen it happen to one player, and that is Gonwazy. He's done it twice. What a madman. Goodbye, Oceanus. Well, I mean, very expected. He didn't really lose like that much here, to be honest. For a Utopia, on 127, by the way, on memory lane, it's insane. And he gets the Earth Dome, so finally, actually has like some form of control here. And quite a few stats by this point, too. Unless there's like heavy sim abuse again, then he's gonna be able to react and defend. He almost has the Wizard as well, too. He should probably clear the Charm Mana, though. Why not the Charm Mana? Is there literally ever any reason not to? Please click the end sims. He doesn't click end sims here? Dude, Gonwazy must be doing this on purpose. What do you mean he doesn't click end sims here? He's in the opponent's Inferno, where he knows the opponent was already like bin. He will still take that double turn gleefully. Nah. Wojtek doesn't even know. Yeah. But like right now it's gonna be like another double turn from the red player on Sims. That sucks. It shouldn't happen. Leave him be. What do you mean leave him be? It's not fair. Where are the judges? What happened with the Tokyo cringe name guy? Was he caught cheating or is it a meme? It's a meme. Does Wojtek have control? Wojtek has TP. So he should be able to like react to the Loinus pushing him. And if he wants to, defend. If he doesn't want to, like sabotage building, you know, like there's like many ways you can interfere with an attacker. Except that, you know, because of these double turns, he's never really getting a chance to, like, react at all. Tokyo just never plays tournament maps. Oh, Cassiopeia goes for another Utopia and ends up finding Angel Wing, Celestial Neck. Dude, Wojtek is like full rolling. All he's missing right now is DD. The rest of the control he has, and the tempo is also like really insane and to his favor. But like, bruv. I mean, yeah, the slowness running around your zones like a bug without control. It's not really gonna be impressive. He also realized that, you know, this is not where Wojtek came from. He just sees him in the treasury. This is like a very sad moment for Gong, I guess. Is he still not gonna click into some turns? We're Ponzik, straight to prison. Yep. Gong can only Demer. No, this is like a strong Linus game. If he like just rolled a few better bosses, he would be already like dominating Teal. He did go for like a YOLO approach here. Okay, the Sims are interrupted, good. And now Gong is gonna be playing first. He really would like to connect. I mean, because he doesn't have any control. He doesn't really have like any plan on getting control at all. So like, it's a pretty weak Linus approach right now. Would be kind of unfair to lose it down right now if he could reach. Hopefully he doesn't, and then it's all fine. But if he can reach them, it is like undeserved. Ay. Musical Monsteel would be nice. Okay. You're not the first person to have said that, so I will reduce it slightly. Why interrupt Sims when you can... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if the tournament has any rulings on that. Is the Sim interrupt a rule or a gentleman's agreement? In many formats where the rules were stricter, it was a strict requirement. By this point, it's not really as strict, so... Yeah, I mean, basically it's like different for any event that you might be playing, you know? Hmm. Mm-hmm. This loin is just going around the map, just like clicking on the roads. Blow my whistle, baby. Yeah. So currently only one thing is missing for Vosha here, and that is of course going to be the yeah, the dimension door that he's gonna be trying to look for in boxes and in many other places too. It's not punishable. Well, I mean, I haven't like read the fine print on the rules of this tournament, so it's hard for me to say, you know. Nah, this jump is gonna be fine. Nice. Mino Kings here. I mean, tiny bit of meat. Not really important though. Is that a line shield? No, mine. Kasayan. Appreciate this help, thank you. He could be TPing back home. Yeah, you could just like TP to the Confi and defend, and he would be winning like 95% of the time. But he knows that the opponent does not really have any control, so he possibly doesn't really feel the need to do that at all. Yeah, if he's gonna be going for the Colosseum, that's definitely like something that he would do before going to defend. I mean, yeah, he sees his opponent on way less stats, on way less army, so probably doesn't see a need to give anything up here. Gonna be visioning for some potential Diplo, and the Pegasus I join, with dampening casting, and just like by being meat in general, it's gonna be a good thing to be getting. He already had a better sword, so the sword is just like a sellable thing. Can go out to merchants and find the woods as well on the last turn of the game. Barely not. He was missing the Talisman of Mana, not the Mystic Worm. Minus on morale. Yeah, but the Vampire's catch turn, the Minotaur's catch turn, and he's gonna be winning off the casting anyway. One of these Firebirds will hopefully catch a turn. Can, yeah, re-equip way better. Has double interference ring. Not very effective, but looks pretty good. Other Kings are awesome here. They have good morale. Yeah. I mean, yeah, with Gong looking at this defense, he, yeah, recognizes that the opponent has control. That's both good and, I mean, you're basically looking at the fact that you've lost by this point. You could, like, try and squirm away and try to find something to play for. Or you could just, like, go in and try to fight it out. He should be able to, like, peek into the portal while still not losing the ability to attack here. Going to be a thing. He can go to your opponent's 6th game. I mean, yeah, but like, what's the point of that? Yeah, so Gong is just like running away. Right. He's just gonna be running to his own to the opponent, then go to him. Maybe try to go for Utopia in order to try to score some control. I mean, this is a more winning play, so it does make sense. Oh, he's back here again. Lamal. In the Inferno. I mean, he can just run to the treasury. I mean, yeah, but it feels bad just running around like your opponent's zones like this, but you're not even strong enough to beat him. Like, This does not feel homely at all. Yeah, I guess like treasury is probably gonna be like the best bet. How do you know which portal leads to where in this format? It's all random. What? It's not. You'll generally know, like, pretty much where you're going almost all of the time. With like a few exceptions. Oh my god. Dude, the cats always join. I went over to into my opponent's side and the cats joined me. Cats are always traitors to their own side. Apparently. Looking for downgate. There was one conflict zone that you could have gone for, but like, what does downgating do here? Like, which zone do you go back to? You go back to your castle and just start the game against somebody that you know at the very least has like some form of control? Actually, no, it could be a downgate too. From Wojtek. I wonder if he can reach like his opponent here. This portal to this portal does not connect. He could be being back to his main as well. Dude, is the Cassiopeia actually gonna be the one chasing? He's like, come back here. Where do you think you're going? Oh my god. What is this game? Give one of these players air control by now. Goddamn. Didn't you notice, like, Shaft checked over his shoulder to see if Luna heard the comment right after saying it? Yeah, I was gonna extend that comment further. But yeah. Back in the days without internet, we had to load a game when going through a portal and facing strong gear share. Then someone discovers spacebar, takes you back. What a happy day that was. Lamau. Yeah, Wojtek is trying to interfere. He's actually just running after him. Oh my god, he's gonna be trying to rout him. Ay, 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 what am I witnessing? But yeah, Cassiopeia is on faster army, so you should be able to catch up eventually. Wow, he went the other way though. No, I think that he's connecting over to the same place, like this double portal. Oh, Loins actually has an opportunity to attack the Cassiopeia too. We can go into the treasury. Can't enter the wrong portal though. No, you're wrong. No way Loins attacks though. Ooh. I spent slow here. Dude. Apparently, like a pretty tough fight. You just lost all his marksmen over here. Damn. Okay, let's see what the Loins can do in this treasury. Picks up a cape of velocity. Oh no, but he's like, oh my god, every single time I'm slowed down, Cassiopeia is gonna be coming closer and closer to me. That's hilarious. Oh, but he can downgate out. He can be like, peace. I mean, it's not a winning strat, but it's a pretty funny strat. Finds a line shield over there. Dude. What is this little chase here? Oh my. Oh no, he's actually just going into the desert treasury maybe. Or he's chasing. Let's see what he chooses to do here. Oh wait, no, actually no, this isn't a chase, he's just going... He recognizes maybe now that he can chase through this. No, he knew all along. He's just choosing if this is what he wants to pursue further. He definitely has like some options by now. Oh yeah, he has wings too, so he's like way faster. He should be able to catch up here easily. So what will Wojtek do? Seems like he is looking to go for the big treasury of the game, which is going to be the sand treasury. This will be still like a really early time to be there, and he's very efficient in farming it with wings and stuff. So, yeah. Seems like something that he will be looking to do. Then I believe that this will probably induce a lot of desperation from Gonwazy, as he knows that he's gonna be getting like heavily outfarmed here, so... Isn't today also a match where Magdal great again? Yeah, and Gonwazy is also like the one playing it. I will not be here to catch it, but maybe Ami will be. These vampires are doing like such a good job here, like all around. This is gonna be a diamond golden box. -3 vampires, kinda skill, kinda eh. Actually, I'll be streaming late. I forgot to tell you, sorry. You'll be streaming late. What? Question mark? Oh, prize up here. The marksman can actually go into any slot of the battlefield, that's pretty funny. I don't lose the vamps, that's weird. Well, behemoths deal a lot of damage. And don't even have that much HP to be van back from. I'm sorry for informing you so late, but yeah. Today is a 24-hour stream. It's not. Picks up the fire over the expert learning here. Finds the Utopia. So now he sees his tomb, and he recognizes that this will be his tomb. Most likely. Are you and Harvey playing again today? Unlikely. Well, pretty much no. Imagine going finding the D earlier than Wojtek. That would be quite something. The slowness is not even strong enough to do all of the fights, not even strong enough to do Utopias, almost. Yeah, I mean, he's struggling. You know, had suffers strain penalty. He's guaranteed control on Mantis now. Why is he not just going there? He's not guaranteed control there. And the stronghold is the weakest of the treasuries, and in order to like nerf it a little bit further, there are some tier 4 spell scrolls here, so that not every spell scroll in this treasury is gonna be control. So, yeah. There's only one control spell scroll, and there are some basically mock scrolls as well. It's gonna be unlikely that the control is gonna be one of those two. Defending the slowness, only left to buy him 1 week ago. Oh, no, wait, that's bad. He has the Earth Tome, of course. Finds the old Earth spells, which are not very useful. Elves. Another... Oh, wait, no. This is not another big picket, this is just a big picket. Finds 25 joining enhancers, which is like a... You know, you generally kind of want that, but also, like, right now is not a good time, because he's definitely going to be going for Utopias, and he would definitely lose all of them in the Utopia, so, yeah. They were, like, actually of a faction that he already had, so this would have been, like, decent meat for the Utopia, but oh well. What do you mean it's going to be pretty likely? No, it's almost never, because, like, the value add up there would be insane. If that have to be, like, a wrong of of the Minotaurs there. I mean, the cats there, in order for that to be controlled, right? Maybe he already clicked them and it was not many enough for there to be controlled there. Isn't the control scroll here like 5k? No, it's quite a bit bigger. Can you even edit that? I don't think you can you? And the control spell is classified as a tier 6 scroll. Oh wait, no, you can definitely, because duel exists. Interesting. Was he walking with penalty? No, he has Wayfarer boots, not only wings. Every tome except air. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Linus finds another Utopia. But I mean, Utopia in this army would be like pretty rough. You would lose everything. So considering going for like the cider box and just praying. I mean, yeah, this Linus is straight praying. Crusaders cleaned up. On this army setup, it's gonna be hard to not lose them turn 1. No, actually, maybe not hard. If you place like the energies and the pikes next to the Cyclops and the Crusaders not close to that setup, then it should be okay. You can do max same. But maybe the boss is even likelier for control than the Utopia. Let's see what the boss will be. Probably meat. Ooh, okay. Finds the all Earth spells here. Yeah, so now it has to be. Not even that useful, but I mean, useful eventually. Okay, so Linus is getting some of the control here too by this point. No dimension door yet. Ooh, he sees Linus getting gigastats. He's like, oh my god, am I gonna lose against this guy that just walked throughout my entire zones, went into my treasury? Ooh, that's a big Diplo here. Gets 4 Arc Devils. That's big. These guys would join too, but it's not very interesting. Not very cost efficient either, so meh. This is gonna be meat box for like Fang Arms. Enhancers. Got the enhancers anyway, one way or another. Not even a good swap. Barely a good swap. Well, yeah, barely good. Because like they'll just die in the Utopia and the enhancers will just die a little bit easier because they have less HP pool than these type that you replace it with. He knows his map, his opponent map is better, so he just farms opponent map. I got stuff from you to your channel. Because I made an incorrect prediction and then I put something on this prediction and then I was wrong. But yeah, no problem. Another Utopia here. Will we finally see air control here coming out from Wojtek? No, but he gets Gigastats. Wow. Aight. Sees what looks to be a control scroll and also a pyramid, so that's gonna be like a few odds. I mean, yeah, a few chances for the dimension door here finally. Wojtek has too much content here to lose. Well, yeah, I mean, this is the Giga Treasury after all. Yeah. Oh. My dude, that's a lot of army that he just lost. See, a fight where he shouldn't have really. But, I mean, unlucky. He has Giga army now. Yeah, I mean, Giga stat. Tier 1 spell box. Gets the spell and protection from fire. Aight. So yeah. Wait, he skipped out other Utopia, didn't he? On the north. Not sure how I feel about that. Find the library here too. Hang Fire Orb, armor is such a meme in Torn version. Yeah. This, I mean, Wojtek's army is like hella dead to a big Armageddon. So, kinda dangerous. But we'll be getting some more angels now, so there is gonna be like a stack that is gonna be rising. At the very least, like, even if pretty slowly, it's gonna be getting to a level that it can survive a single Armageddon at least. To win 8 games for every 1 game won by Wojtek. That is not how it goes. That is not what it means. Oh. 3 angels. 1 fairy dragon. Replaces the enhancers immediately. Cyclops joining? I mean, he definitely just wants to go like straight top us. Really needs that air control by this point. Yeah. That's how ELO system works, like show. Although I assume they play in different player pools, which would make their ratings incomparable. Yes. That's a lot of mismoraling. Gotta be okay though. Big equals airtime, right? Yeah, this one has the airtime. Well, not airtime, maybe spellbinders, but anyway, it has dimension die. Nobody's playing the video game, man. Leadership water. Picks up the leadership. Oh my god, that's a big utopia. Fills up on the... He almost fills in the Angelic Alliance. Finds the air tome. And now we'll be able to like dimension door across the rest of the content here. And potentially straight into his opponent too. Big! Where do I obtain dimensional gate? Tournament rules only allow two-dimensional gate. So yeah, you're out of luck if you're looking for the four-dimensional. Hope it'll armor gong. That's not really a thing here. Huge. Yeah, no reason not to pick up learning by this point. And oh my god, dimension door on basically the same turn at the same time here for both players. So now both players are actually in expert control. And they're gonna be playing late game here after all? Dude, the loin is at it like a little bit too easy here compared to like what Wojtek had to go through. But Wojtek also has like a way better position by now in terms of army, in terms of like many things. Wow. Hey, no name. So yeah, we might be actually seeing a late game here after all. Very big. Both double dimensional dimension. Yeah. No way Gong recovery. He's still like really shy about this utopia. What do you mean Loin is added easier? I'm saying that the amount of content that these players have to go through in order to get and control spells was way less for Cassiopean than it was for Loinus. Just literal facts. One brother found 5 utopias, the other person farmed like 2 boxes, you know? Bruh. Old water. Gotta be doing the dimension door and getting out of here for sure. Yeah. What if Wojtek not chase with wings and he had clear advantage? Because that's like a prime way to lose the advantage. Like imagine you just chase for a few turns, the opponent just gets like some control and just like barely gets away from you. That means that the opponent like has gotten something in on all of those turns. Meanwhile you, as a silly goon that you are, ending up basically just spending the turns running around. You don't want to be stuck in that position, so you just go do something efficient yourself in order to look for a better opportunity at a later point. Not a very strong utopia here. Linus already found an all earth spellbox, so this and already had like the capable velocity too, so this utopia was pretty useless. He also doesn't even have the unit to make himself fast with, but will upgrade a Griffinier in order to be able to do so. Now his castle gonna be able to go back and stable up, and will now have full control here. However, the biggest problem here for Gong is the fact that yeah, Wojtek already just claimed like a way bigger portion of the map right now than his opponent. I mean, yeah, most of these utopias in the desert treasury will already have been done. Many of the bosses are picked up, diplomacies are already looked into, and so on. A very big deal. The second game, Omega. Yeah. This is the second game. DD's here, interesting. Well, finds a few Cyclops to do, but it's only 50%, so it's like a big hit that you have to pay for. Then again, Wojtek will have infinite money after doing like this many utopias. It's gonna be harder to find ways to spend money than the you know, like things to join. So any joiner is like already gonna be a pretty good thing. Control 3 weeks later than in game by Gong. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously. Can't have that as your benchmark. Ooh, SOJ! So he's only missing the Armor of Wonder for Angelic Alliance at the beginning of week 4. That is insane. Oh wait, he actually sees it! He literally sees the Armor of Wonder. Wait, are you gonna pick it up? No, he's going for the library. Oh, and for the Cyclops. Do you see the Armor of Wonder? It's right below you, it's right there. Ay. I mean, I guess he just sees it as not the most important thing. Once you equip it again... Could have been Angelic, but... I mean, the library plus the Cyclops Diplo is like also like a super strong thing to do, so... I mean, I kinda get it. I mean, there's gotta be Armor Wonders out there in the map, don't worry about it. Cyclops Diplos in the library is less of... He's trading up the Barracks upgrade to get even more Crusaders here. And I believe right now that Gong is going to be farming up every single Utopia that he has available in all of these zones that he has already flagged. Yeah, we're seeing the first one gone for immediately. Not a very surprising path here. Better to get a library than an Angelic Alliance. Kind of. Because you can get like many libraries, but you can only get like one Armor of Wonder. And the Armor of Wonder is gonna be like, you know, like another places, so you'll definitely be able to like fill up on it. It's like the diplomacies as well. Not important to finish the Angelic Alliance. Depends. Y'all, I'm pretty sure he saw it and chose not to go for it. Just so you know. I would bet on it. I probably would make the same choice. Finds the 4 chest base. Still like ways to go here. You should probably, okay, so yeah, sees another Utopia in the snow there. I don't know why he deleted it open, it was 400 moves away. Because he probably doesn't expect there to be like anything very doable anymore with this turn. Wait, and also, I mean, he deleted the... Nah, you silly. Double Red Tower over here. Kind of cool. Yeah, he did fall into the 9 Queen fight. No angels here in the castle player quite yet. Yeah, the Loinus like still has like a ways to go. Meanwhile, the Cassiopeia is just like super strong. And I mean, he's already showing like 40 power as well. Wojtek is looking for potential connections over to the opponent's side. Maybe wondering how the opponent got to him in the very first place. How big creatures like dragons take up 1 hex in Oldenera? No, not really. Not even something that I noticed. Feels natural enough. Prints out a little bit of moves here. And it's gonna be going over to this wasteland treasury that he sees above him. It's even better because this is like 2 treasuries along the way. So that's pretty strong. Ooh, 34 with monarchs. Let's go! Diplomacy begin. Didn't really think this one through though. Okay, yeah, the vampires can be gone. They're just like low morale. They're not really enabling anything anymore. So good riddance with those. Will not be able to check the vampire. I mean the firebirds right now. When Oldenera video versus Orlas? Sometime. Did have a recording of one, and it was like an amazing game, but due to a reason or two, I cannot post it. Are they balanced? Do they need to change something? Oh yeah, definitely. Still, like, a bunch of things will be changed for sure. Yeah, the balance is like gonna be basically almost like an afterthought that will be like adjusted to as needed. Right now the point is to get things to like feel good, feel nice, and look nice. And also like all of the content to be there. The balancing is, well, almost definitely off for now, but it's kind of expected to be the case. Like balancing right now would be silly, at least like balancing hard. Will there be multiplayer like Hoda? Yeah. It's gonna be like Hoda, but even expanded further with 3 different ladders. 1 hero ladder, classical ladder, and then the arena ladder too. So we're gonna be able to compete in 3 different ladders with matchmaking, extra possible win conditions, and all of the rules that we generally have in Heroes 3, like no skipping breaks, are actually gonna be like mechanically enforced in the actual game itself. The town trade is also gonna be like facilitated in the game itself. So all of the things that we have, like, you know, just by word of mouth in Heroes 3, it's going to be implemented into the actual game in Oldenera, making the game, like, far more approachable to people that don't generally play, you know, because they don't, like, know all of these things that they're supposed to do when they go into the online lobby. That's, I think, one of the main reasons why many people don't actually play Heroes 3, at least, like, online. Because, like, how would they know, like, everything that you're supposed to do here like this? Yeah, the separation of ladders is also something that people ask for like quite a long time. Yeah, it's gonna be like actually a big incentive for like someone like me to play the other formats too, like the classical ones. Because, you know, I want to be competing in like those kind of formats too, and have like a nice number on my profile to show that, yeah, I'm good at this too, in order to like just, you know, prove all the naysayers wrong and such. So that's gonna be like very exciting. Ooh, big demon diplo here, just all of a sudden. By the way, Loina's treasury had immediately spellbinders as like pretty much the first fight into the treasury, which is a little bit disheartening to see, probably. Timer for new players also super scary. Probably, but I'm sure that there will be, you know, like it will be figured out that it won't really be like anything bad, right? You know, just make it something that people will be generally comfortable with. Maybe different, you know, options for like what you're queuing for, possible, or anything like that. You could have gotten resource out with team. Well, yeah. Upholdener makes it viable to play into different strings, more variance in the gameplay. More? Like more than Heroes 3? That would be kind of wild. But yeah, it probably will be. I mean, in any game, there's gotta be like strong things that you can go for. You know, because like, if it's a flat line in terms of like strategy, strength, then it's like super boring and bad. So it's gonna be like not a flat line in terms of power. Well, because it's like pretty much impossible to make it so. And that means that people will be gravitating towards specific things more than the others. Like creature banks in GC, for example. And the expert slow. Still though. At the very least, like, different factions will be doing, like, different things. That's gonna be, like, basically a guarantee. And, yeah. Hey, Willem. Take a look at Dread Knight. Looks like something I'd like when I was 8 years old. Would like to see it rather than olden era Heroes 4 is great. Well, I mean, it does make sense that a Heroes 4 fan is the one to support. I mean, is the one to hate olden era. Nice taste, sir. I, for one, will be disregarding this opinion. Seen a lot of feedback like this. Kind of, but I think it's like coming from a very similar place. From a place of heavy conservatism. From a very similar place that many players hate like every single new version of any template that they play. Every single time. Well, anyway, that's just my take on it. I'm not like fully sold on it, but I'm sure I'll like warm up to it and come to love it. That's kind of like my take on it. But right now, just like people screaming from the rooftops, different equals bad, is what I hear. But just a take, you know. Oh my god, training butterfly for 5 Trashmen. Yeah, because like the Fairy Dragon doesn't really accomplish anything extra. So Gonwazy is just trying to farm up whatever he can before having to leave the zone, because he's gonna be quite a bit weaker right now. Find the Maxi Consa here. That is big. Oh. More cats over there. Yeah, but the Limbs will have to like get out of here for sure. If he stays, then he will be dying. Is there a flank mechanic, like in Hero 7 and Olden Era? That was legit the thing I liked the most there. Doesn't really sound like something that I would like. But no, I don't think there is actually. People screaming right now are dulls against individuals with legitimate critique, actually. Yeah, I mean, if you like don't like the entire art style, by this point you're just saying like you hate the game. Because they're not gonna be overhauling the entire art style, okay, for you. Yeah. There's definitely like many things to be improved though. Many things that you can do with the UI in terms of like how the game feels. Like, yeah, I heard like a lot of, yeah, constructive stuff. Flank? Flank. Margaret Olden Era that I might not watch. Second, I love a great game with quality of life features. They must change art style so I can't scream and not play anyway. Kind of. Ooh, well, by the way, he actually replaces 15 Monarchs that he bought with 13 Cyclops instead. I mean, it kind of makes sense because he's not currently going for a power stack of Vibrance quite yet, but he is going for a power stack of Cyclops, but still, that does not really feel good. He goes into this zone, gonna be getting the red tower, and we'll see, like, kind of a chewed up zone here already. Yeah, Gonwazy took everything that he could and then vacated the area. The Utopias, both of them in this zone, are not farmed either. But the Utopias are not even that good for Wojtek right now. But he still like really needs to farm them. One, for gold in order to be able to get like more diplomacy going. And two, because he really can't afford to give away the Utopias to his opponent either. So he needs to like claim all of the Utopias that he can. And not for himself, and so the opponent will not have it either. There will be option to toggle back the H3 graphics. It's not Reforged Pro. Wojtek turn was lose gold and army only. Well, no, it was actually to encourage his army more to work his power stacks lie in order to get a big red tower, and he's already like fully set up for multiple Utopias on the next one. That was the turn. Wow, more demons. Dude, this brother is demon farming. A little bit unconventionally, though. Ooh, he's gonna be stealing the conservatory here that is contested by the two players. Yeah, it could be like a big angel swing, depending on the size. I assume neither of the players are mine and build-up gamers. Not generally. Wojtek was going for it last game. He died week 2. Ooh, it's a big one. So not only is he getting free angels for himself, he's also basically denying free angels from the opponent deal. So that's a big swing. And we'll be able to even claim it down here and get out. So yeah. Gonwazy, very craftily and well, is taking the space away from the map. And that's gonna be like more... Yeah, doing more to force this game to go late game. Wojtek's still in a dominant lead, but it's not oh, by the way, 45 pit lords was diploed by the Cassiopeia, I just realized. I didn't see those before, I missed it. But that's like a really big deal, because he is going to be able to demon farm with those, so he could diplo like random... Oh, wow. He's going to be trying to demon farm, but... Lamau, it's not going well. Wow, demon farming here, but he's demon farming Cyclop Kings. That's pretty funny. But now, like, every single, like, box here of meat... Hi, what do? You need a slot. It's the Giants, yeah. These rampy bosses are gonna be amazing for farming here. Like, maybe just look up all of the might sets so these guys, like, actually die. I think they win that brawl. No, they don't. Okay, that's good. You gotta be able to save some mana on the shower here. Is this a goal for 11 demons? Oh god, here we go again. I mean, this is like the ultimate winning strategy of memory lane, so... You know, it's correct to do this, so... Why not? All air, Lamau. Wait, did he not do the Utopia yet? Oh, he did, right? Hmm, 25 Pegasi, that's big. He doesn't need to shower in this fight, unless for timer. 21 demons, so yeah, he's farming without elixir down, which is kinda sad. Already gets like 50 demons here. Dude, both players are demon farming, but very differently from one another. Anyone wants to try the new dual meta that's gonna replace and surprise the entire world. Get him, Snowman. Why does he kill his units? He currently has a unit stack in his army called the Pit Lord. The Pit Lord has the ability to raise dead allied units as demons with a calculation that I could describe to you, but it would probably miss you. And you get to keep these demons permanently, so you can kill various armies of his own in order to raise them as a singular demon stack. The strategy is called demon farming, and it's very, very potent in Heroes 3. Describe me the equation. It won't miss me. Each pit lord can raise 50 HP worth of demons. From the stack. No more. There will be no more demons. Than the HP worth of the stack, and no more than the unit count of the stack. And that's it. By the way, gloves are worth out here by the way, that's pretty good. Lou's playing duel versus retail and he lost Lamal. Removed goal mine guard. Second hero can be built for additional army / bunker pickups. Oh. So now Ami can break 1 for 1 and pretend he's you know, on time. That's it. Okay, yeah, like demon farming the birdos that he built out here too. But the best thing about these pit lords is that he can just like go through the boxes of meat in the treasuries and... Wojtek Angelic Alliance, yeah? No. It is not actually good at the main. Hmm. 75% of Wyverns, but yeah, not a big deal. He also finds a library. Yeah. When the Vanalka happens, the library count between the two players is gonna be like a very big defining thing. By the way, 98 birds? Wait, he just doubled some, huh? That's a big amount of army. I wonder if he's gonna be demon farming those. Keeping the fight on with orb for armor. Well, yeah. I mean, he has like an all earth box and an all air box, I think. So it doesn't really need like the other casting kill, but he has it. Ooh, deploying some Cyclops over here. That's pretty big. Permanence is also like a pretty important RT here. Do you have? Up to 9 angels already, and quite a bit, yeah, quite a few Cyclops too, sitting at 41. I could just don't hotkey for every spell in the spell book. It's a turn-based strategy game, bruv. Chill. I wonder if he's maybe looking for pit lords to demon farm even more. Or he might actually just build them on himself, though that will take a little while. The Glacier was a pretty good addition. Yeah, he's gonna be trying to build this, Lexu, do you have more precise date for Olden Era? Come on. I need to tell my work at least 2 work in advance I quit. No, I'm not your guy here for this. Sorry. Wait, this is blue plane. So yeah, he just got the library and it's now gonna be moving further. Doing quite a few things here. Finds the red tower, finds the Utopia. That's a very good zone here that Wojtek ended up finding. Gotcha. Man's working multiple jobs at the same time, classic. I mean, yeah, the setup for Wojtek is like really good already. Meanwhile, Gonwazy still has like so many things that he needs to get here. But at the same time, he needs to be like keeping up with the army too. So, yeah, Wojtek is stronger and he's gonna be expected to remain stronger for a pretty long time here. Yes, no force for Nalka in memory lane. How does the game end? With the players killing each other. Like, Pure Shatan had 0 army and they still lost because of castle. So yeah, basically Wojtek is looking to Diplo whatever army that he can find that will be turned into good demons. At the same time, he's gonna be like running through every single library that he can find. Also like arenas and generally artifacts that he needs as well. It's a pretty good approach. I think that one of the strongest approaches that you can have here in form of a member lane game. Would be more efficient raising from boxes. This boss is I mean, in this format, the bosses can be almost anything, so not a very good idea. That's a big ace tag here already as well. Wow. That shit is fire. I mean, yeah, I don't think that they'll demon farm the birds right now. It's gonna be a good idea. He doesn't even have the elixir to make the birds turn to demons at 1-to-1 ratio. He'd be getting, like, less. So, even if it would be good to demon farm them, certainly not yet, either way. So how's it looking? Who's winning? I believe that Wojtek is like ahead by almost like a week right now, both in terms of stats and in terms of army. However, not really map control. And he's going around the map right now, trying to, you know, just be as efficient and getting strong as he can. And eventually he'll likely, oh my god, that's so much meat that he's gonna be able to deny out the opponent for demon farming. Ooh, that sucks. Oops. Gonwazy is playing like a strong macro game here. Damn, that's quite a few demons denied from the opponent. Get your main stolen, Lamau. Yeah, he just like sneaks in there and takes the opponent's main away from him. Yeah, I mean, this Luins is gonna be going full guerrilla warfare. That's like so annoying, by the way. I'm getting annoyed just watching this. I could only tell how much fury that Wojtek feels. He actually lost his entire, like, reach and that side of the map even completely. Damn. He does not have a slot for... Oh, he's gotta be just taking back his main, it seems. Hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Gonna have the Moose for Scholar. Unless he wants it to be. Does not really care about the TP, so we'll just clank his main back here. Then maybe go into like the opponent's side, where he took the town from, because then now... Oh, but actually the castle's gonna be like more reaching than the cove because of these stables, so... with Gonwazy, might be able to reach one way, might not actually be reached back by... Yeah, that would suck actually, like pretty big time. Hello there, it's only 1-0. Yeah, Venture. I guess you're, by the way, it's about to be, it's gonna be likelier for this to be 1-1 rather than 2-0. Gonwazy, it's gonna be like 4 hours late into the Make Duel Great Again tourney, so yeah. Where you could have been 6-0 against Coconut. Yeah. Bro. Nah, though. Nah. Waldo. Okay, gotta be picking up some giants over here. He does have a top down. Okay, it's one giant. That's the most useless thing I've ever seen. Yeah, so he knows that he's probably gonna be losing the hold of this tower down. So he's gonna be spending the time to claim most of the good stuff here that the zone has to offer. Before he's gonna be forced to vacate the area. Doesn't really get upgrades here. He's still missing Teapot, missing the SOJ, missing some big time artifacts. And yeah, he's not really doing a good job at finding these right now. To be honest, they might already be gone from the map, because like so many of the Utopias have already been fallen. And it's not that likely that he's gonna be rolling into one that has it. I can't believe if Wojtek loses in this game. Yeah, it would be... Hey, Humphrey brings back many good memories. It sure does, Buenny. Yo, yo! Wojtek's turn. So we're gonna be expecting him to go into the tower zone here right now. Picking up whatever stats he can along the way. No, actually, yeah, with the guard being in place, he's gonna be going somewhere else. Maybe like a different route of aggression here, yeah, perhaps. Yeah, not sure. That's so many black orbs. Ooh, finds Bitfiends as a potential Diplo, but doesn't have the Inferno Town right now in order to upgrade it. However, he does see one available. That's the one that Gonwazy sneakily took up Wojtek's nose recently. So yeah, Gonwazy is just playing for maximum annoyance. Meanwhile, Wojtek is looking to somehow lock in his win, but also while building up like very diligently in order to not fall behind. Finds Dragonflies that he's gonna be able to turn into more demons here too. That's a hill for, yeah, but like you don't really want to walk out for that. If you can avoid it. I'm gonna be using the chance of this fight in order to, yeah, get the flies into demons here, easy peasy. 18 demons because no elixir. With elixir it would almost be 1-to-1. Hmm. 10k XP is kind of useless. Gotta be able to... What? Reject this? Interesting. I guess he's only looking for the box. You know, for the actual box value. Interesting. Anyway. Why reject? Well, I guess because it would be occupying the army slots, and he doesn't really have like many of those available right now at all. Another Utopia here found by Loinus. He's still missing many very important artifacts. Is there gonna be a teapot? Is there gonna be an SOJ? Is there gonna be both? Yeah, this could like sway the game big time here. Oh my god! He finds the Celestial Neck and the teapot here. 2 of the angelic pieces that he was missing. That is insane. Wow. Wojtek? Yeah, I know. Anyway, that was the big utopia that Gonwazy was like still missing. Gets another castle town here too. So yeah, Gonwazy is doing a lot around this map right now. If Gonwazy wins this, I quit. Yeah. Didn't you bet for Gong though? You did. But yeah, I mean, I would like to see Wojtek win this deal. Feel like it's kind of earned, but Why NKC said that Tokyo is 14 years old? Can't tell. Either because it's real or because it's memeing. But I don't know which one right now. 45 Lissaman. Ooh, that's sad. Bruh, that's so sad. I mean, yeah, 30 flights is more demons, so you just... Wait, is it not? Oh yeah, with the elixir at least. I mean, with the vial at least. Yeah, but he's not happy about that. I mean... okay. Anyway, I'll be right back, actually, in a bit. Excuse me, I'm back. GG, I was Tokyo Revenger. Lama. So it seems that we have Gong playing right now. And he's going back into the Stronghold Treasury here in order to claim like some more of the content. He already builds the Portal of Glory, of course, because he's gonna be needing that for the Angel upgrade, obviously. 15 Thunderbirds, not very useful, but gonna be meat for the Utopia at least. It would be kind of good if he were to find a way to Demon Farm. But no Pit Lords yet, but I do believe he's gonna be building that in the Inferno Town here, which, Wojtek should definitely be interested in claiming. Yeah, because looking around for double options, for Demon Farming, but doesn't really find many at all. Yeah, nothing's joining him. 100% strong play strat. Will be interesting to see who's the challenger in the end. Finds a Dender boss that he's gonna be able to demon farm here into 30 excellent more demons. In the end, the demon stack is definitely gonna be like really high. -1. It's acceptable. Ooh, 25 Pegasi. Yeah, this Rampy has like insane boxes for demon farming. It's very, very strong. Oh no, he just breathed his own acids. Oh no. What a disaster. Yeah, I should have just moved those, but oh well. Gotta be going for another box here. It will end up being 20 silver pig side, and he will promptly delete the Vipers that he just got. I mean, he went into the high fight only to Demon Farm, so it makes sense. Wasn't really looking at these Vipers like a long-term thing, but he could have actually taken the Pitlord fall. Oh, but he didn't necessarily know if he was gonna be getting meat from the boss or not. Seems more and more like Gonwazy is catching up. Kinda, but that's because like in order to get up to like 80% of like the strength, it's gonna be like very, very easy. Going like the rest of the 20% up in power is gonna be like quite a bit harder. And Wojtek is already like way further across like that sort of path. And in terms of army, you know, Wojtek is making the better long-term army here in the form of demons. Mana cook with. Maybe we're more trouble than what it's worth. Finds another decent Diplo in the form of Soulsman over here. Would be adding to his Crusader Pal stack. We're gonna be going past more towns here. Sees that it's is double checking whether he's gonna be safe being here, and probably judges that he will be. Jeez, long memory lane game. It is. I mean, yeah, Gonwazy seems to be in the mood of making Wojtek like work a lot for every win that he might be getting here. Yeah. Finds like 3 magical Lyceums here, 6 perma power available. But we'll be getting away from here, actually. Upgrades the Portal of Glory, and we'll be upgrading all of the angels here promptly. Big. If we were to buy out that one, it would be already a horde. I mean, a pack of archangels, which is actually not that many for the timing, but still. Still missing 2 pieces for the Nosh. I don't know. What do you mean long memory lane game? I mean, the first one was short. It does oftentimes end with one player getting control first and being able to blow the game out. But yeah, neither of the players will be comfortable with going aggressive here. Phoenix is here, already upgraded by Wojtek. That's big, but he still might be better off like having an army slot here. Confi box. Oh yeah, this is the neutral boxes, so it's actually fine. Yeah, collecting those will make a decent amount of demons, like boars, satyrs are all pretty good for demons. Even trolls are not that bad. Sharpies are pretty bad though. Mummies would also be, of course, garbage. Yeah, so not as bad as mummies at least. This will be like, yeah, 10 demons. Not very many. He really could use the Elixir Doll. Oh, by the way, picks up the Armor of Wonder, so he just completed the Angelic Alliance right now. So Angelic Alliance Prayer triggers Loin Spec. Probably? I would expect so, but I don't know. He actually diplos those Nexus, and I bet you that he will be demon farming them. Ooh, was unable to make fast here in time. That's kind of unfortunate. He is actually kind of attackable, and the setup is kind of bad. What happens in this case? I wonder if he would, like... I mean, he didn't even equip the Angelic Alliance, and he's actually in an attackable state right now. He most likely will not demon farm them. Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, Linus will be pushing past more zones with this map. Checks out the Pit Lords on whether they're going to be joining or not. Seems like a no. T-Bird's joining, 50% of like that many, but he doesn't even have the gold to be able to afford this. Enters the same zone again, but this time for the other side. Yeah. Finds a dungeon. Yeah, another dungeon down here. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, Gongir is playing like a tight game. Meanwhile, it's hard for Wojtek to be gaining, to gain like any ground here. Like, yeah, it's hard for him to like just end this game. Really hard. Gong's macro gaming is way better than Wojtek. I wouldn't say way better. I mean, demon farming is like way harder than whatever Loinus is doing, so you know. And Gong is still like struggling in time with 2, despite playing an easier strategy. So, what you're saying, stating here as obvious, is, in my opinion, not obvious at all. Does Gonwazy have demons built for this week? Well, it's the pit lords that matter, and he had it like last week already, I think. The demons, and the pit lords will probably be built on this week, or at least have been. Wait, is this still game 2? Yeah, they're going like real late game Ember lane here. Ooh, he finds more pit lords if you could grab, and birds. But like going around with all of this army is just not very convenient at all. Enough pit lords. I mean, they could like just be as a, I mean, they're like effective as a pile stack too, and adding to any like pile stacks that you might have. Those Medusas are a juicy demon farm potential. Okay, he's gonna be holding on to 2 slots here, and yeah, we'll be heading out there right now. Dude, it's pretty hard for him to reach this. Oh my god, he messed up. Missed out on 1 DD. Paradox playlist today. EU4 specifically. Don't really care for any other Paradox games. Reachable also. Yeah, but that's okay for him, surely. The stats are heavily on the Cassiopeia side. I mean, he sees the opponent like just heavily demon farming, and he has like a pretty big pulse spike of his own. Maybe Gong will actually want to press the issue here. The sub could kind of actually suggest this maybe. Are we gonna be seeing the fight here? I do wonder. He goes for the double mana. Oh my god. We might be seeing the fight be happening here. He just can't like look at his opponent just demon farming, and with him not being able to do so. There's only like 6 pit lords. That will not be cooking up a lot of things here at all. So the way to reach here is gonna be this portal. Defending in town? No, unlikely. At least Wojtek barely equipped the Angelic Alliance in time here, using the timer. But was not even able to make 1 stacks. Berserk is lacking from the loins here. And maybe he has a fight on... Oh no, he's actually just going for the Desert Treasury? Or is he just looking for the picket into attack? I wonder. Okay. Seems like Loinus had enough of this, and after grinding out quite a while, he is going to be pressing the issue and attacking. I still would probably favor Wojtek here, because army and stats are actually just like straight up better here in this Finalka. Yeah, 25 power versus 37, bigger my stats, Angelic Alliance on the side. However, fire spells will be a big problem here for Wojtek to try and deal with. The Berserks, the Blinds. Wait. The Blinds basically then, I guess. Senti Cyclops. Yeah. Tactics here is also like coming in pretty big for the Cassie. Is Wojtek berserkable every game? Yeah. Is there a difference between basic, advanced, expert, blind? Yes. The strength of the retaliation and the mana cost. Gong might not have much army left after round 1. Nah, he will. There's a lot of army on the Loinus side here as well. Anyway, 25 defense skill is not a lot of defense skill though. I wonder who has the speed prio. I mean, the Archangels with like some speed can possibly outdo the Phoenixes, but I'm not sure if that's the case right now. I mean, but it does kind of feel like the anti-magic on the demons is gonna be kind of GG. Though the spell could actually be a thing, but then it forces a brawl. Unless it's a double turn with the rest of the army dead. There is no retail at all on the wake up. At least it's not Coco Mall endgame with 40 minutes. I mean, I hope so. My hero portrait and stats are not always visible in my fights. I need to hover my mouse onto the actual person. Click I, Victus. Like, just go into any fight and click I once. Like, letter I. First letter of ice cream. And it's gonna be forever there. Until the next time you click the letter. Okay, so immediately. I mean, slow could be good here. Chain is fine, anti-magic is fine. Slow comes out, so all of the army of Wojtek will be immediately connecting here. Yeah, that's kind of brutal. Ay. Wants to kill off as many sacrifice stacks as he can. Arma! No. Arma is dumb here. Burrowing by brawling? What do you mean? Why wouldn't you? Like he's owning. Oh, dude, he just assassinated those archangels, like, big time. And yeah, it seems he's gonna be going onto the... He's actually, like, setting up himself for a berserk. Dude, this would be a decent berserker at the top. Oh, but he would be able to, like, intervene in time, so... Yeah, so now it's finally Gong's turn. After initiating the fight, he now gets his first turn after losing all of his marksmen, half of his Cyclops, most of his Archangels, and most of his Crusaders. He is slow, the enemy is prayed up, and the first cast of Loinus is going to be a prayer of his own, and he's actually not even taking the spirit priority off of this cast. So that is like really sad. I believe that the cast area came out like nice and early because he knows that this is not a fight. And Wojtek just completely tramples his opponent here. And oh wow. Seems like Wojtek is gonna be bringing it back to a 1-1. Damn. Wojtek has higher HP stack and an immune unit. Ooh, that morale. He's actually dealing pretty good damage here. But like, he's only killing out the Pit Lords, which is like the... Well, some of the Angels die too, I guess. Oh, he's trying to get the Cyclops to shoot. Oh, and he's actually successfully able to do so. And he locks on the shot, Jesus! Dude, these Lexa morales are doing like God's work here for Gonwazy. Still though. Dude, imagine an Expert Berserk here. Expert Berserk is lethal, by the way. He doesn't have it, but... yeah, Expert Berserk... well, I mean... He's already counting out the damage for a potential Armageddon lethal. Gong doesn't always have the luxury of playing around Expert Berserk. Well, of course. Many don't. Wait, is an armor lethal? Definitely not against 77 demons, but what a little bit of setup it could be. 2265, that's a lot of damage. That kills like I think it kills like he needs to kill like 1 or 2 more Cyclops. The demons are 40 HP. I mean, if he clicks the... no. He can't click the Armageddon now. He needs to hit a few stacks first. But he should be able to find a lethal here. Gong should not be having another turn at all. His demons will get the move though. Yes. He's just making sure to cover all of his bases. Oh, but he also needs to like kill the Archangel too. He will calculate armor and lose the blind. Miscalculate armor. I don't think he will. I think this is over, and our boy Wojtek is gonna be bringing it back to 1-1. Very, very likely. The army would be... 2 armor would be lethal, or no. You're doing the classic fallacy of a PvE player where you assume that the opponent is a bot and will not really intervene in any sort of way, either to cast protection spells or summon something that's gonna be immune, or yeah. 2 armor is indeed lethal, but 2 armor is a big thing to try and avoid. Yeah, so we see the Armageddon come out, and the demons killing off the demons left over from Gonwazy and claiming lethal on turn 2 with a big Armageddon. And GG Skull, plus 31 points to Wojtek, and the series is tied onto a 1-1. Will there be multiple timers to choose on Old Era? Probably. In terms of custom games, 100%. In terms of, like, rank play, most likely. Is Gong a grandpa, IRL? I don't know. Wait, it's a best of 5? Yes, it is. And Gong has a duel series that he... yeah. He has a duel series that he... is gonna be playing on, yeah, that he has scheduled for 2 hours later, by the way. Yeah, now he sees that the opponent even basically misequipped here, but it didn't matter, he was just that far ahead, so he was fine. Best of 5 memory lane into best of 5 duel sounds draining. It does. But it doesn't sound nearly as draining as best of 5 duel into best of 5 memory lane, you know? Like, yeah, that would be way worse. Imagine playing 10 games in like 8 hours. It's true Gong 50 is 4 years old? Yeah, it is true that Gong is 64 years old. Actually, I was there for his 74th birthday. Can't wait for the 84th one next week. That's usual day for lots of players like Glue, etc. Well, same? Kinda same, yeah. People are doing best of 7 and 6 LM at NA, guys. Be real, dual best of 5 is nothing. Yeah, but when they do best of 7, 6 LM, they're doing it as like a month project, not as like a day's deal. And that's the difference. Next match is when... And also 6LM10A games are actually easier to end than these type of games. So yeah. When you're ahead, you get to actually like end it way easier than you can here. Gong is aging fast because each day in Hero 3 is 1 day IRL. Next match is when? Well, right now. They're probably having like a small little break here. And yeah. For this reason, I want to live to see my children grow. It's okay. They also grow faster. I got my points back. Good job. I'll be right back.